Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness Sessions. I am Therese Winston. In today's session, we will have a chair. So we will use the chair to support us. For you who can do it without the chair, you can stand up or you can sit on the floor. It's your choice. So today I thought we had the chair yoga, just for maybe we have some new beginners with us and some that is maybe injured or is not so flexible they can sit on the floor. Remember, yoga is not supposed to be flexible. That's one of the effects that comes from yoga, that we become flexible. We don't have to be flexible to do yoga. We don't need to be strong. We will become strong, but we don't have to be strong. So let's start on a chair today. And for you to have followed me for the previous years or maybe months, sit on the floor if you can, okay? So let's sit tall, close our eyes and tune into the breath. Bring your hands on the belly. As you inhale, feel the abdomen falling out. As you exhale, belly comes in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Arms down to the side. Inhale, lift up. Gaze up to your hands. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. 2 more. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. Inhale up. And exhale down. Just rest your hands on your knees. Inhale, head to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left. Back to the center. Inhale to the right. Back to the center. Inhale to the left. And back to the center. Head up, cover your upper lip. So take the jaw forward. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale down. Inhale, head up. And down. Circle your head to the right. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now take your hands behind your head. As you inhale, open up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Take your arms down to the knee. Round your back. Inhale, arch. Looking up. Exhale. So almost a little like the previous, but we don't get to stretch so much in the chest here. We can focus more on the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, sit up tall. Take your arms to the side and then exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Now twist the body. Look over your shoulder. If you're sitting on the floor, hands are just on the floor, but else you can grab the back of the chair and spiral around. Lift up from the top of the head. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then we release. We take the other side. Lift it. Twist it. And then come into the center. Open your feet. And then either you rest here on your elbows or you take your hands to the floor and just let your head come down. If you're cross-legged, just lean forward. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Now, coming up, you can bring your hands on the knees and then roll it up. For you who sit on the floor, just straighten your legs out and circle your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could actually stand up and do this and also practice your balance. The other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So important that we move our ankles, keep the flexibility in our feet, get some circulation down there. 3, curl the toes and spread the toes. Curl and spread. Good. Now lift your leg up and get a little rotation in the hip. For you who sit on the floor, you can have your feet together and just drop the knee out and up again. But for us, either you stand up and do this or you sit. 1, 2. Feel the hip joint gently moving here. And now the other way around. Coming up. And 2. And 3. Good. Now take your ankle up on your knee and let the knee just drop out. For you who sit on the floor, you can just do a half cross leg and the other leg is straight in front of you. And then we lean forward. If this is too much, feel free to straighten the leg and just go forward as much as you can. And then coming forward, forward, forward. Some of you might even go down and touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Just like this, important that we keep our ankles flexibility and lubricated. It's equally important that our knee and our hips are moved. Okay, so we lift up, we take the foot down, and then come up to the other side. And now circle it. 2, 3, 4, and 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now flex and point, flex and point, flex, and 2 more times. Good. Now feel the circulation in your knee, in your hip. So out and up, out and up, out, the other way around. 1, 2, and 3. Now lift it up, bring it up, or sit with this leg straight on the floor, and then just sit up tall, and then lean forward till you come forward, maybe even down and touch the floor, all up to you. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, relax into it, take another deep breath, and then exhale. Inhale, come up, and we bring the foot down to the floor. Lift up on your toes. You can stand up and do this or sit on a chair. 1, 2, can put a little weight on. 3, 4, 5. Now take the right foot up and then stretch it out so the toes are under, like we did last week, I think. And then to the other side, bring it forward. Good. Now we will all come up and stand, and you can have a chair or you can let go of the chair if you like. But first, we will do the downward dog. So let's take a deep breath in and exhale, hands to the chair or to the floor. Inhale, lift your gaze up, and then exhale, step it back, and then be in the downward dog or here in the supported downward dog. Lift your ribs, lift your belly, spread your toes. Head drops down, but chest don't drop down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then inhale, come up and walk yourself up to your hands. And as you inhale, halfway up. And then exhale down, put the head to the chair, to the floor. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. Wonderful. Now turn the chair around. And then we step back on the right foot, bring the right heel in, and we bend the left knee into the warrior one position. So we stand up tall, feel here the right hip is coming forward. And if you can let go of the chair and stay here. It's important we straighten the back leg and root down to the outer edge of the back foot, lift from the inner ankle, hips squared with the front, and breathe. So again, take your arms up to the air, or maybe you just want to take one arm up, that's okay too. Deep breath in, 3, 4, and 5. Now inhale, straighten the front leg. Take your elbows down to the chair and stay there. Some of you might be able to take your hands all the way down to the floor and then be in the pyramid pose. The midline of the body should be aligned with the inner thigh. So again, I am doing the chair versions today, but you're free to not use the chair. 3, 4, and 5. Then inhale, coming up, and then all the way up. Bend the front knee again, and we step up, and here we are. Now bend the knees, and then lift your arms up. If you still feel uncomfortable, then just hold the chair. Imagine you have a high chair, and you sit back on it. Strong leg. And then exhale, stand up. And now we step back on the left as far as we can. The foot is diagonal. And then we come forward a little, straighten the back leg. Bending the front knee so it's right over the heel. Inhale, lift your arms up if you feel for that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then straighten the leg, either elbows on the chair or just going a little forward. See the midline of the body is right over the inside of thigh. For you who don't use a chair, you can bring your hand to your shin or down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest awareness of the breath. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale halfway up. Exhale, and then inhale all the way up. Bend the knee and step it up. Now lift up on your toes and down. For you are more into your balance, you can take one arm up, down, or you can do 2 arms and come up, whoops, and down. So inhale up, exhale down, or you can alternate your arms. And when you feel comfortable with it, take both arms up and then down. Or let's just lift up and lower down. Lifting up and lower down. Good. Now stretching the front of the leg. You can have a towel or strap around your foot. Grab the instep of your foot or the towel, maybe your ankle, whatever you like. Bend the standing leg and then tuck your tail under. Lift from the top of the head all the way up. Feel the stretch in the front of your body, of your leg. Inhale. Exhale. If you can stretch it back a little. You can lean forward, whatever you feel. Inhale. Exhale with no pressure in the lower back. And then we lower it down and we take it over to the other side. So lift it up, hold it there. Oops, got a little cramp there. And then up. Yes. You just stand. And then coming up. Inhale. In. You just hold it while I work out my cramp here. And 3. Tuck it in. Open your chest. And then exhale. Let's step back one more time. And you could do a downward dog. Or you can be here in the supported downward dog. Lifting your sit bones to the sky. No rounded back. Neutral spine. Lift your belly. Lift your ribs. And let your head drop. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming up. And walking all the way into a chair. Then turn the chair around if you still use the chair. And then we will come down and sit on the floor. Everything can be done without the chair. So we bend our left knee or right knee, doesn't matter which one. And then sit up tall. And we can hold the chair, just practice lifting yourself up on your sit bones. If you can, bring your elbows or maybe your head. Some of you might even want to have the chair a little further away so you can get a little more leaning forward and then stay. The rest of you can just bring the hands or elbows on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the flow of the breath. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. And then inhale, coming up, and now we take the other side. So bend one leg, straighten the other. Make sure you come all the way up on your sit bones, sitting tall, either hands or elbows, or come all the way with the head, or come down to the floor. Again, just sit quietly, breathing in and breathing out. Fully aware of your inhalation, fully aware of your exhalation. Two more deep breaths. And then we come up. And we straighten both legs out. So either you have a strap towel around your feet, and you go down and grab your toes if you can, or else just lift it up. And then exhale, come forward, holding the chair. Practice straight back. And if you can, go a little further and just sit here. Lift up from the lower belly and lengthen from the front of the body. You don't want to fall in. You want to really lengthen coming out of the lower back. And then again, sit, wait for the body to open up. Deepest breath in. Slowest breath out. Nice inhalation. Slow exhalation. Now coming up. And take your arms down. Take them back for a moment. Roll the shoulder. You could lift up the tabletop with bent knee, or you can stay here. If it's too much with the head back, just focus on opening your chest. And then release. Good. Now we take both legs out to the side as wide as you can, and that's different from all of us. So again, take your chair or hand on the floor, lift your chest up, hinge forward, allowing the thigh to spin back, and then we come down and release. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we come up and in. Now both legs comes together. And if you have the chair, sit up against the chair. Then we bend the knee that's up towards the chair. And then can rest there on the chair. So lift it up and then turn your body as far as you can. You press a little down so your chest come up. For you on the floor, you just hold it and have the other hands behind. Inhale. You can also still take the hand behind and just hold the chair. Just practice getting your chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Relax your inner thigh. And now release it. Take your arms to the other side. And then we go down and bow. And then coming up. Now over to the other side. So for you to sit on the floor, just take the other side. First, use the chair. Come on in. And bring your leg up. Get myself a little space here. And then the hand behind, up on the chair. Lift your chest up and then gaze over your shoulder. The chair helps us to really sit up with a straight spine so we don't fall into the lower back. And then breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then come into the center and bow to the other side. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. Good. Now we have our front to the chair again. And you can sit here, you can hold the chair. You can lift your leg up on the chair and then hold the chair. Or you can choose to not hold the chair. And then for the rest of us, we can straighten both legs out and be in the boat pose. But in the beginning, we might need a little assistance. So either here or have the feet on the floor. Spread your toes. Good. And then we take it down. And then lying down on the floor. And we can actually take the chair all the way now. So there, go away. And then coming down, lie on your back. And take a moment to just bend your knees and relax. Take your right arm, inhale over. Now we will focus on releasing our shoulder joints a little. And then exhale down again. Inhale, lift it up. And you don't have to bring the hand to the floor. I don't want you to arch the back. Coming up. And then exhale, so the rib stays down. Inhale over the head. And exhale down to the floor. Inhale over the head. And exhale down to the floor. Inhale over the head. And down. Now both arms over the head. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Remember, no out. So if the arms stop halfway, that's okay. And down. Again, inhale over the head. This time I want your arms to stay there with the palms up. If that's too much, just bend your elbows. Now exhale, round the back and roll all the way up to open your hips. And then down, vertebra for vertebra. Find your neutral spine. Again, inhale, coming up all the way. And then exhale, slowly down again. This is a wonderful exercise for your spine, just really to unwind, loosen up, and then down. Now we combine the arms and the hips, so inhale your hips up. And when the hip go down, exhale your hands down to the hip. Inhale, arms over the head and hips up. And then exhale all the way down again. Inhale up over the head. And then exhale down again. Now take your arms out to the side and just rock your hips from side to side. Ever so gently. Nice and easy.
Okay.
So for you who are new here on Vikings wellness sessions, every session is different. Some of them are more similar than others, but I try each month to have a little more advanced, maybe not advanced, but a little harder, and then other days a little lighter. So I hope you all have a session that you can enjoy. Now, drop your knees over to the left and look over to the right. Inhale, feel abdomen rise and fall. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a deep breath in and lift your knees up. Align your hip. Exhale. Take another deep breath. And then exhale it over so your knee drop down and you look over to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the rhythm. Abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. Good, and then as you inhale, lift it all the way up. And align your hip again. Straighten your legs out. Walk your legs over to the right side. And then straighten your arms over the head. If that's not possible, just keep them bent. Lift your head and body and stretch it over. So it's a little like when we are standing up and swaying from side to side. Keep your left hip and your left rib and shoulder blade on the floor. So you feel a nice stretch to the whole left side of the body, and the right side is completely relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we take it over to the other side. Walk your legs over. Swing your body over. And here we are. Breathe it in. Keep your hip relaxed down, shoulder blade down. And just feeling the stretch in the whole side of the body. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale. And then into the center, arms down. For a moment, just bend your knees, hug both knees into your chest, and just hug them, and we can rock it out a little, massaging the lower back. And then release, and we will be in our final position of relaxation. Palms up. I don't know about you, I always feel January is such a long month, and the winter time, so it's good to hibernate a little and take some deep relaxation and restore again. So breathe in deep, exhale out slowly. Feel the back of your head is heavy, and eyes are dropping into the back of your skull. Teeth are a little open, so your lips are soft and there is no pinching, just a relaxed face. And then relax your jaw a little more. Feel your ears are relaxed, your throat, your neck, everything very nice and relaxed. You feel your chest is open so your shoulder can drop down. And if you're comfortable with it, have your palms facing up. So you feel your shoulders are really relaxed and your arms are relaxed, your hands, your fingers, just letting go. And feel your upper back, middle back, lower back, fully relaxed as well. Deepest breath in, slowest breath out. And as you breathe in, feel abdomen rise and come down and releases the pelvic floor, your hips, your buttocks muscles, glutes. And you feel your thighs are rolling out, and you feel your knees letting go, the back of the knees, your lower leg, your ankle, top of the feet, sole of the feet and toes. Very, very relaxed. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. And for a moment we just lie still. We are in a state almost like before we are falling to sleep, where we are fully awake of what's going on. Relax, restore, rejuvenate, breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Wonderful. Feel the stillness in the body, the relative quietness around you. And then move your fingers and toes, circle your ankles, and then coming up and roll to the side. If you like, come up and sit on the chair again, or however you want to sit is perfectly fine. We just sit tall, breathe in, breathe out. Feel the flow of the breath into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. Just taking a moment to really feel the practice. to feel being upright again. And then hands together in front of your heart. And once again, I thank you for tuning in, for doing your practice, for being good to yourself. Showing yourself a little self-love is always worth it. So until next week, much love and care to you. Be well, be safe, and stay warm.